Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Quick match has been one hell of a clusterfuck now that summer has come along and everybody's coming out of the woodwork to play every moment of the day that they possibly can. A lot of different skill levels all being thrown into the melting pot, and because of that, I wanted to find a character that I could just kind of do everything on. I want to find a character that I don't really have to rely on other people to help me take merc camps. I can gank freely and have some pretty good self-sustain. So we're going to be taking a look at a few of the candidates to see which one I like the most for just your everyday run-of-the-mill quick match games. And I think Illidan is a pretty big contender here because you can do various builds depending on what your team needs. So for instance, let's say that our friendly team does have does have a warrior, he's an assassin of course, and a support to go into battle with, then we can go for metamorphosis and become a team fight monster. But let's say we queue into a game with 5 assassins, then we can just pick the hunt and help gank and secure kills freely across the map. I think this is a pretty good place to start, and hopefully we get a pretty good match today. But then you get maps like Hanamura, and you question your very existence on this planet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the friendly team. Uther, Gul'dan, Illidan. Chat is enabled. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't disable chat. What's happening? Cassia, Probius, the enemy team. Zeratul, Zul'jin, Tychus, Lucio, and Karazim. Now, I'm kind of conflicted on this one. Do I want to go for Metamorphosis for the team fighting capabilities when we have an Uther on our team? I'm not sure. We can assume that we will be fighting 2 relatively low damage characters for the majority of the game, and we're going to be able to dive in. So maybe we go all out with that mentality, and we really count on Uther to keep us alive. We'll see how that goes. Actually, did he go Q build at the start? He still hasn't picked his talent. I'm going to wait until... I don't know. If he's going Battle Uther, I don't know. Alright, we're just going to go for Battered Assault and hope for the best. If my Sweeping Strike hits 2 members of the enemy team, we get a gigantic damage bonus that we can use to rip these guys apart. And we can assume that their Karazim will be trying to trade with us fairly often. We can assume... I'm going in on this. Oh, I lost vision at the last second. We can assume that they're going to be relatively clumped up for the majority of the game, so I'm hoping we can get a bit of damage out here. Now, my team has 2 really good ranged poke characters, Gul'dan and Cassia. They don't have to hard commit or anything, whereas I would have to go in really, really hard in these fights. So I'm going to play really, really passive in lane here and just kind of wait for opportunities to present themselves, excuse me. So here we go, Battered Assault is out, and you can see we're dealing critical damage to these guys. There you go, nice and easy, nice and easy. So whenever we use our Sweeping Strike on 2 members of the enemy team, we can expect to get that kind of damage boost every single time. Now, we don't know where Zeratul is, but I'm going to try to take this camp regardless. He could sneak up on me and gank me at any point. I really hope he doesn't, obviously. But these little camps on Hanamura can really add up to be a lot of XP over the course of the game. And considering I'm our best bet as a jungler, and that's the whole reason I wanted to pick up this character anyway, we'll just go ahead and do that. And now we have that coin that can give us vision of these guys if we need it. All right, diving in. Here we go. Battered Assault did miss, unfortunately, but we can finish off Lucy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did we not finish him off? Zeratul is right behind us here. Let's go ahead and use this thing that will seek him out, and our friendly team should be able to see him now. I don't think we'll be able to chase. She could have potentially fended in there, but not necessary in any capacity. Probably our best bet is just to continue to keep pushing this lane as a team. And while they're holding this, I mean, I feel like they're doing an okay job. I can go off and do other things, but looks like it's time to move in, boys! There we go. I hit 2 there. Go ahead and use our evasion and just poke at these guys. Can't go in too much further. Uther's pretty out of mana, and we are missing a pretty sizable amount of health. They could have turned that around on us in a moment's notice. But as you can see, Illidan heals every time he attacks anything. Illidan's abilities, if you've never seen him before, his Q is a dive. We're going to pick up friend or foe, so now we can dive to even friendly targets. Basically, we just jump to that target, moving through the target to the other side, like so. Or at least, usually, you move through the target. I guess you don't do that to allies. Our W ability is Sweeping Strike. This is what I'm going to be using for the majority of my damage bonuses. This allows you to move through characters move through just about anything, honestly. And again, with our level 1 talent, if we pass through multiple characters, we do get a pretty damn sizable damage bonus, allowing us to use critical hits basically all the time. So it's pretty important that I keep that up and be adamant about that. Now, positioning does come into play a lot with this build, but, you know, I was kind of hoping they would come in with me there in any capacity. But we're okay. We're good. We're good. We pushed them back. We did what we needed to do. Positioning is really important because you not only do you have to position for safety, you have to position so your W goes through multiple targets, which can be difficult for sure. There we go. Look at that damage bonus. It's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take this camp as well. Again, these camps give pretty sizable XP bonuses, so I want to be on top of this as often as I can be. And they don't need me to push the lane. We've already established I'm pretty useless in the lane unless we're going in and diving really aggressively. Illidan's E ability is evasion, allows him to dodge auto attacks for 2.5 seconds. This includes building auto attacks as well, so you can dive in pretty deep. And you can also do some things where you drain ammunition out of buildings if you wanted to do that for whatever reason. We are going to go for physical armor on dive, I believe. Maybe that wasn't the best choice with this particular build. We could have done some other things, but they have a lot of auto attack damage, and I wanted to try to mitigate as much of that as I can. Going a little too deep here. We can pop evasion and stay alive for a little bit longer. One thing I might want to do is rotate down here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, of course there was an Illidan there. Of course there was. This is kind of a hard map to demonstrate a lot of the things I wanted to, simply because it's always a group of 4 versus another group of 4, and then top's doing whatever top does. You know, it's kind of a weird position to be in. We are doing pretty well, though, keeping even with the enemy team. We are 2 kills ahead, but XP is about even. We're about half a level ahead. I wonder how long it would take me to actually kill this camp here, and if that would be worth my time, picking up that heal, or if I should just go in and contest right now. That's probably the better option, seeing as they are going to be outnumbered because Gul'dan is up top. Cassia is running away, but of course she's like the tankiest of all tanks when she is running. Didn't hit 2 people there. Oh, this turret might be a bit of a problem. I wanted to see if I could deal some damage to that. I just don't think I'll be able to. We can go in here on this Illidan, get some block stacks, go this way with the battered assault, and really just count on our Uther to keep us alive, which he did just fine, but I didn't get any kills because I'm bad at this game. There we go. We got one. Dove a little bit too deep into the tower, but that's okay. That's okay. I was there in spirit. My bad, Uther. Thank you for the heals. Looks like we were able to stop that push from the enemy team. The turret has been dealt with on top of that payload, and now Gul'dan is moving in full mana, decent mana, decent health. So they should be able to keep him back for a long time. Probius appears to have been able to push his the payload up there, and so we are ahead. So how big of a deal is this? Oh, he heals. Well, that's irritating. I've never actually fought one of these camps. I always just kind of bribe them. Oh no, we're losing people. And it's my fault because I was over here. I wonder if you had a stun, could you interrupt that heal on this guy? When you are taking camps, it is a bit important that you do not use your Q ability. You don't want to use dive on this stuff. Sweeping strike is all you want to do, and you want to do it every time it's off cooldown, because it is more damage per second. There we go. We have the healing pulse to keep ourselves alive a little bit easier. I am going to go for the hunt just because I feel like we can get a lot out of it in this game. I feel like if we can stun Lucio, our team is going to be able to follow up well enough to kill him. And honestly, we can do stuff like this. And he has no way of running away right now. And it's a pretty much guaranteed kill. So, if we catch Zeratul after he uses Blink, we can really take advantage of that, at least until he picks up Rewind, if he wants to go down that path. Keep in mind that Illidan has the best battle momentum in the game because it works on not only his basic abilities, but also his ultimate abilities, which is fucking strong as shit, team. And crazy strong. Allows us to trade with the best of them forever, basically. Here we go. On-Tyke is going to stun him. We can go in on this still. We still have my heal. Let's go ahead and use it. My W ability could be a little bit better. I'm not using it that well. I'm not getting a lot of value out of it. We can't now though. Oh, that divine shield was beautiful. Great palm though, actually. I still think we're okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and start to get out of there. That was a good palm. Good palm, good divine shield. Both teams seem to be playing relatively well. How long is this camp actually dead for? Another minute and a half. Maybe I'll move up here and get this for us. We do have a 1 level lead right now. I just want to maintain that lead. Our payload is up, and I do have the hunt to engage on anything my team might need me to engage on, like this right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That battered assault damage. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Now, I did interrupt that camp I was doing. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. We can move back up there and start up on that. They are pushing in their payload up top, though. So maybe we should go help with that. Honestly, I think we should just keep pushing the bottom lane. Which, I mean, we are. That is what we're doing. We are going to go for Nimble Defender. Going to give us a little bit of armor. I kind of do think I made the wrong talent choice early on with that block. With that dive armor. I think I should have just gone for a little bit of lifesteal, because if we were hitting harder, we also heal for more. Which, I mean, is pretty valuable, obviously. Oh, Lord. All kinds of abilities being used over there. I don't think there's anything I can do to save him, unfortunately. We're too outnumbered here. I could have hunted in, but I don't think it would have had too much of an impact. No. We did, however, get that bottom fort, and we were able to push in our payload, so we are ahead on the objective right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this camp. Again, with Illidan, I can take camps really easy, so I just want to maintain the effectiveness of that. I want to use his strength to my advantage as often as possible. So we'll grab this turret. We'll just go ahead and plop that turret right on top of this payload as well. Why not? I don't think it's hurting anybody. And then, if I really wanted to, we could hunt in here, which I do. I do want to. Actually, maybe not. I feel like it's a little too far gone. Yeah, I don't want to walk in this late. That would just be, I'd be outnumbered. I'd be outnumbered. I could have hunted in earlier, though, and even that up a little bit, but that would still just be a 5v3. You gotta pick that fight. Gotta pick your battles, team. We can start moving this. If we get too much contention, we are going to be... we are going to have to be careful. I hope we get enough value on this turret to justify putting it on top of the payload that early. I was planning on pushing until I saw that team fight. They did take the boss, no big deal. They did even up the game, but I'm not that worried. If we want to engage on this, we certainly can. Bro shield already being used. I'll just go ahead and walk in here. Let's go in on Lucio, shall we? I'm a little far. Let's back up a little bit to our Uther. Let's dive in front of him. Don't proc it, don't proc it, don't proc it, don't proc. Oh, you procced it! It's alright, it's alright. I'm still going, I'm still going. Evasion's up! Oh, he healed himself, not me! Oh, fuck! Oh, Uther, I thought we were friends, Uther! I thought we were friends! We do end up pushing payload in, and we hold our 2 advantage. Game is pretty close, though. If we can push top, try pushing top. We can win really easy. Everyone else rotated down to the bottom of the map, unfortunately. I mean, I really do think we should put all of our efforts into the top lane right now. They are winning that team fight, though. Look at them go. I'll be moving in up here. Let's help our Probius. Let's get this push going just a little bit, and then all we have to do is push 1 payload, and we'll be fine. In fact, I'll go ahead and hunt in on this as soon as I can get in range. I have it primed. We're good to go, and I'm coming in. Maybe not. We'll do it. Why not? Hello! He doesn't have palm yet, right? I play a little bit of Charism. I know when to attack. That turret is going to be a bit of a problem, however. We can dive back in now that Uther's here. There we go! Alright, now all we have to do is push our next payload and we win the game. We are going to go for Marked for Death. our dive is going to deal extra damage. We want to dive as often as possible to gain advantage of our reflex block, which I think was a mistake, again, picking that up here. But now that we have it, we might as well get the most out of it. And I'm going to go over and take this camp for myself as well. I want to be able to heal in the middle of these team fights just in case. Uther's heal is on cooldown. Of course, that does have a pretty long cooldown. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling, team. Looks like Cassie's going to come help. They're fighting down in the bottom lane. I hope they're careful. Looks like they are being careful. We still don't have a payload. We're kind of just waiting on that right now. Alright. I can come in whenever you want. Hunt's ready. I'll go ahead and ping it. Oh, that was good. That was good. Hi. Hello. My name is Illidan. I'm here to kill you. Does he have blink? Doesn't matter. Oh, what a good palm. Went too far. I went too far. I went too far, team. I'm sorry. Oh, God. God, I lasted as long as I could. We distracted almost their entire team. Wow, the friendly team was pushing in the payload. And it's going to be GG. So, yeah, Illidan. A contender for a character that I should be able to play in just about any quick match game out there. Make my life a little bit less stressful. He's really adaptive, can do a lot of things, and can take like advantage of certain team comps really easy, but also can drastically change up his talent builds to fit the situation. Difficult character to play for sure, though. You really gotta be able to judge a situation before you jump in. But I think we did fine there. I took 5 mercenary camps. I am Illidan. Fear me. Fear me. That's not even close to Illidan's voice. I don't even know where that's coming from. The talents we used in today's video, again, I didn't really agree with all of them, but Battered Assault, because they had Lucio and Karazim that have to be very close to people to heal them, and a few short-range attackers in Zeratul and Tychus, so I thought I'd be able to get a lot of procs off of this. Difficult talent to use, definitely does increase the skill cap of Illidan, because not only do you have to position for your own safety, you have to position to trigger the Battered Assault, which I didn't feel like I did enough, but I do think it was the right talent to pick there. Friend or Foe, pretty standard. Reflex Block only blocks 2 basic hero attacks, and of course when Zul'jin and Tychus fire off as fast as they do, I think that was a bit of a waste. The Hunt, so we could help in with those ganks. I think the Hunt's pretty good right now. Tim was telling me that it's the standard pick in the meta today, just because a lot of the other globals were nerfed. Now, I mean, that's his words, not mine, just for the record. We did go for Nimble Defender of Sweeping Strikes. Hits an enemy hero, gain 25 armor for 2 seconds, reducing damage taken by 25%. That is huge. That is a ton of damage reduction. And in my opinion, the best talent in the tier just about every single time. And then Marked for Death. Deal an additional 180 damage. This does scale if you simply use your Q on a target twice. And because Reflex Block is what we picked up, we can use it all the time. Now, it is worth mentioning that that is a lot of damage reduction, and if you're constantly auto-attacking, the cooldown on your Q is very low, so maybe there is a case for picking that versus this comp. But again, Tychus just kind of rips through those stacks really, really quickly. Okay, everybody, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That's it for me today. I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye.